Alright, today we are going to go over, once again, another multiplication word problem. So Jill needs 750 pounds of dog food. She has 6 packages, each containing 72 pounds of dog food. She also has 137 pounds of dog food in a bin. How much more dog food does she need to get until she has a total of 750 pounds? So if you remember from some earlier problems, Jill owns, I believe, a dog shelter. So that's why she needs 750 pounds of dog food. So it says she needs 750 pounds. She has 6 packages, each containing 72 pounds, and she also has an extra 137 pounds. How much more dog food does she need to get until she has a total of 750 pounds? So this seems like quite a few steps here. So we need to figure out how much she has now. And then we need to figure out how much she has now, and then we need to figure out what the difference is between that number and 750. So let's let's get to this. So how much does she have now? Well, we know that she has 137 pounds. Okay, but we need to figure out how much she has in these packages. She also has 6 packages with 72 each. 72 pounds each. So we need to multiply 72 times 6. Okay? So I'm going to use standard algorithm. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 6 times 7 is 42. Plus 1 is 43. So this is 432. We can also use the area model. So 6, I'm going to break 72 into 70 and 2. So 6 times 7 is 420. So 6 times 7 is 42. I had a 0. 6 times 2 is 12. And then I just am adding these. And 0 plus 2 is 0. 2 plus 1 is 3. So it is 432. And we can also do 6. We can split 72 into 70 and 2. And we can also do partial products. 6 times 70 plus 6 times 2. And as I've said before, this is basically the same method as this. We just write it differently, right? So 6 times 70 is 420. 6 times 2 is 12. We add these up again. It's 432. So, what do we do with this 432? Well, this is how much dog food she has in these packages. Okay? And then she has another 137 pounds. And then we need to figure out how much more she needs to get to 750. So we need to add these two numbers up to then subtract 700 from 750. Technically, we could also subtract 432 from 750 and then subtract 137 from that number, and it would give us the same thing. But I would rather do an addition problem and then a subtraction problem. So we're going to add these up to figure out how much food she has now. So 2 plus 7 is 9, 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 1 is 5, so we are at 569. And then we have to subtract that from 750, because we need to figure out the difference between what she has now and what her goal is, which is 750. So just going to line this up. 0 minus 9, I can't do that. I need to borrow. So 4, 10 minus 9 is 1. 4 minus 6, I can't do that. So I put a 6 here. 14 minus 6 is 8. 6 minus 5 equals 1. So the answer is 181 pounds of dog food. It's always good to label your answers. Okay, she needs, how much more dog food does she need to get until she has a total of 750 pounds? 181. So, as I said, you have to make sure that you obviously do the math right, but another big thing is not only making sure you do the math right, but knowing what math to do. So this had a bunch of different steps, and there's probably quite a few people that would do this one and just put the answer as 432. You might get a few 569 answers too. So although people that would put 432 or 569 would be doing correct math, they weren't doing all of the math needed, so the answers would be wrong. So basically, even if you can do math perfectly, if you don't understand what the word problem is asking, you're not going to get the right answers. So just make sure that after you get the answer, that you actually go back to the question and say, does this answer my question? And 180 pounds of dog food, yes, that is how much more dog food she needs to get until she has a total of 750 pounds. So that does answer the question.